You know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Weighing every season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Hey, born with the scales in my head. Still I lay it all in His plan. Measured by mercy, not fame. He called my star by my name. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hands up high, heels on beat, praise in the club, praise in the street. Halo over this laid out lace, a little gloss, whole lot of grace. They see the charm, but He sees the core. He opened doors I ain't asking for. So I two-step, testify, slide every turn. He by my side. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Whoa, left, right, spin it, back, stay true. If you love the Lord, let Him shine. Hey, heart in the clouds, feet on the floor. We give Him the praise, then we give Him some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
What up, everybody? Hey, y'all. This is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. Other horses are beautiful and women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy quinceañera, happy anniversary, happy, all the other ones, okay? I just hit a man for it, okay? To Lottie-Dottie and everybody under the sound of my voice. All right, y'all, you know I'm the for the what? The smooches. So, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a smooch, okay? What's up, LaDon Boo? Hey, what's up, JB? Hey, C. Dupree. What's going on, y'all? Let me tell y'all. Y'all have been following me know 3 times a week I get a recharge medically, okay? And sometimes it wears me out, okay? Without getting too much in my business, sometimes it wears me out. Mondays is always kind of hard for me. So when I do lay my burdens down, y'all, I forget and I lays my burdens down. Do you hear me? And that's what happened today. And I woke up about 8 something. Yeah, I went to bed and woke up about 8 something. I done miss all type of phone calls. I done miss all type of text messages. Honey, all the things of the things, okay? So here I is. Okay. We just gonna have some fun and talk real quick tomorrow. The lab that I was gonna do earlier today, I might combine it with this one because you know what? It ain't no whole lot of. Unfortunately, same thing. You know, so yeah. But anyway, let's go. Let's get into the things of the things. Okay, how's everybody been today? Hope y'all had a beautiful day. Hope y'all had a blessed day. And everything. Oh, my throat, y'all, my throat. uh, 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 uh. I've been taking stuff for my thyroid, y'all, because I had a parathyroid that's trying to get out of whack, and I'm taking herbs to throw it back in whack. So every now and then, my thyroid wants to, give me issues, give me issues. So let's holler. What I want to do is I'm gonna read y'all something real quick. Tell me what y'all would do, okay? Now that's why this is called. I can't find the one I was really going to tell y'all. It was two of them, but one of them, this woman waited, y'all. Like we have been told, you wait until you get married to have sex, okay? And ain't nothing wrong with that because really it cuts down on STDs, it cuts down on emotional dysfunction, okay? It cuts down on immorality. It cuts down on a whole lot of things. So I get it, I understand, and I subscribe to it, even though I didn't do it because I didn't understand how important it was. Back in my day, your parents told you not to, and that's it. They didn't tell you why. They didn't tell you the repercussions or nothing. They just said don't. Okay. Do y'all remember this? Some of y'all women, do y'all remember? They told you if you kiss, you'll get pregnant. Y'all remember that? I know I wasn't the only one who adults said that too. Like, don't you kiss nobody, you get pregnant. Ah, y'all, I mean, these kids nowadays, they do stuff that I didn't start doing until I was beyond old. Okay. I mean, I'm talking about I was over age. I was about maybe 23, 24. These kids doing it at 13. You like, what in the French poodle is wrong with y'all? Like, I always never wanted to give nobody that didn't give me didn't care enough to give me their last name. I didn't want you to get nothing extra from me that you shouldn't have. Okay. It was reserved for that special person that knew who I was. Okay. But nowadays, people don't care. They're like, oh, it's just sex. It don't matter. It actually does. But we ain't gonna get into that. But it does matter. Okay. So I ain't gonna never let y'all get away with that. But it just trips me out because I ain't never seen a lot of people. Like, I talk to a vast variety of people. Okay. I'm in the midst of a lot of people. I'm in the midst of younger, older, in between, all the things. You know what I'm saying? See the pre all the things of the things. And just to hear different people's thoughts on sex. And I, you know what? I am so grateful. Many things I got mad at my mother for, but I am so grateful how I was raised. Shout out to my dang old family because I did not use sex as a loose goose. Just because I could do it, I did do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So if it makes me approved, I'll be approved. I don't care. Y'all know I don't. I don't care what you think about me. And I'm grateful that mm-mm, mm-mm. I can honestly say I am 55 years old. If the Lord delay his coming, I'll be 56 this year. And I can honestly say I can type on now six. I can do six fingers with six people who I've slept with. A lot of people can't do that. They need toes, eyelashes, fingertips, fingers, ears. They need all of that to count. Nope. Nope. I always thought I was special. It ain't changed. Hey, boo. How are you? Thank you so much, love. Thank you. Thank you so much. You working? I know you do 12 hours, you said. Don't work too hard, honey. I see. But thank you. And may God restore 104 unto you, baby. Thank you so much. I see it's casual. People just, hey, you want some coffee? Now you want some sex? Yeah, let's go. That's weird. Like, can I take you out to get some coffee? That used to be, can we go to dinner? Can we go to lunch? Now this, hey, you like me, I like you, right? We got a connection. I guess so. Okay, let's go get some booty. Okay, let's go. Your house or mine? Why we gotta go to the house? Let's just go in the back of the truck. I just say, eh. Okay, yeah, boo, get you some rest. Oh my God, when you can't get you some rest, let me charge my computer up because I see this thing is gonna die. Yeah, I never think about charging this until I get on it. Not fun. Hold on, y'all. I'm still here. It just be tripping me out. It's like, I be like, really? Really, really. But you know what I realized though? That's all some people got to offer. Now they'll never admit that because you know they got it going on and they, superior mentally and I'm all that and all, But yeah, okay. All you gotta do is watch people's actions. Cause you can't make me believe you're a millionaire. That millionaire status is on you and you do nothing. Like most millionaires, and the ones that not the ones that was just, their family just was a millionaire and they just gave it to them. I'm talking about millionaires that are made. They'll tell you sleeping is for when you dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. And I be looking at people, and I'm like, you can't convince me. You just, I'm not convinced. I'm not. And, I was telling my mother that I feel like, and that's because of where I'm at now, y'all, in my life. I was telling my mother today or yesterday that I feel like I'm not doing anything. And she said, well, excuse my French. This is what she said. Well, hell, you done did enough. And I keep forgetting, y'all, like I've done so much. Like God has graced me to accomplish so much before I even turned 50 that now that I'm, retired and everything, and I'm sitting here like, I feel like I need to be doing something. No, your happy hips need to rest, okay? And I am, but I will say this, to those of you out, and this is gonna register. Some things that God is doing for you are that He put in your spirit. Don't tell nobody. A lot of us, we so happy about things and we just want to share it. Cause I'm one. Like when things happen for me, I'm like, guess what? And I'm always ready, guess what? Yeah. In this season, I'm telling you, mum's the word. Cause I get ready to say something, and God is like, what I say. And I go, oh, no man. And just go about my business. I don't buck it no more. I used to buck it and it came back to bite me in the keister. And then I'd be crying to God. And he's like, I told you not to say nothing to begin with. So I don't know what type of God y'all serve, but man's be on me. I told you not to say nothing to begin with. Now I got to get you out of this mess. And I am. But I'm going to let you suffer for a minute. And I know y'all don't believe that that he's that type of guy that y'all better go back and read how okay. Now, man, move forward. Let me read this right here. I want to know what y'all think. Okay. Lord, let me pull this up. I can't find that other one. All right, check this out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, okay. It says, I'm in need of some advice. So my fiance came into some money a couple of months ago, and he asked me if I needed help with anything. And I told him I have one medical bill that's $915, and if he could pay that off, that would help a lot. He agreed and told me to let him know when it was due. I reminded him a couple of weeks before, then a few days, then the day before. His older brother is keeping his money for some reason that don't make sense. So he told me he would have to let his brother know. Let that marinate, y'all. Well, the day of, I get a $200 cash out. Okay. I tell him thank you, and he lets me know he will send the rest in a few days. Well, a few days come and go. I let him know I have an appointment with them soon, and I would need to pay the remainder. He sends me 300. Okay. I tell him thank you and don't mention it anymore at that time. Well, I'm definitely grateful, but it puts me in a weird place because the bill is due. I wish he would have told me no, or I can only pay so much. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know how to go about this, especially since we're engaged. Any advice would help. Give it to me straight. What y'all think? Let's go. Let's weigh in. What y'all think? First and foremost, I have a problem. Don't ask me if I need something because, I'm one of them. I don't like to tell people when I need something. Okay. So if I do open my bread basket, my mouth, and tell you that I need something and you don't come through with it, I'll never tell you nothing else. And furthermore, us saying I do would never happen. I'm not marrying nobody who can't handle business. Okay. Let's just get that straight. But the fact that his brother's keeping his money, does he owe the IRS? Does he owe child support? Like, that seems weird to me. Is it just me? Or does it seem weird to you that the brother's keeping his money and he's got to go to the brother for some money? What's up, D Ham? Okay, now you know what? Right here, right here, right here. Hold on, let me highlight that. You know that's true. That's a true statement right there, baby. That's mature right there. Come on. He sure will. But you know, people don't believe that. Janie, people don't believe that. They don't believe it. They believe in this sugarcane Christmas God. They don't believe in the God of war, the God of wrath, the God of punishment. You know, they don't believe in that one. You know, and I be telling people there's a difference between chosen and called. Everybody's called to something, but the chosen is the elite. If you look at it like that, the chosen is the elite. It's like the special forces, you know, and things like that. The chosen cannot get away with half the stuff that the called can. Because again, mostly everybody's called to something. You know, it don't take much to be called. But chosen, baby, you gotta toe the line. You gotta walk the walk. Okay. You already know, you know, so and only uh mentally ill people, undiagnosed, goes through the same thing and expecting things to change. That's what I don't get. It's like, how can you, you know, you see the wall right here. Your friend just hit her head trying to go through this wall and the wall ain't moved. So you decide, well, you're gonna go through the wall because you that one. So you're gonna bump your head and you're gonna go through the wall too, and the wall still ain't moving, but you're gonna keep on. It's like, when will you make up in your mind that whatever you're doing don't work? Like, seriously, I had to make up in my mind on some things that it ain't working. It's not working. So now what are you gonna do? Just like I'm such a perfectionist, y'all. I will share this because this is okay to share. I'm such a perfectionist, right? Before, if I can't do it to my level, I won't do it. I won't give you sloppy Joe, and you supposed to get filet mignon. Okay, I won't. If I can't do it to that top tier, I don't do it. That has always been me, even as a kid. That has always been me. Sometimes I was late turning in my homework because I didn't like how my penmanship was, and I would rewrite my essay. I rewrite my book report, you know, until it looks the way. Like, that's me. That's me. I dot my I's and I cross my T's. And the fact that I was dyslexia, come on, y'all, feel sorry for me, because if you know anything about dyslexia people, okay, how you gonna be? How you gonna be hard on yourself and dyslexic at the same time? Make it make sense, okay? So yeah, baby, it my life, okay. I put more pressure on me than need to be, and that's why my mom told me what she told me. You know, when we was talking, I was like, I feel like I need to be doing something because I'm so used to doing stuff. You know, I'm like, I'm always like, what would make most people like just wore out? I thrive on that. Like, I can do three and four things at one time and still have room to do something else, you know, and get it done. That's the thing. I won't just still be doing it. I get it done because I'm used to, you know, producing at that level. So now that I'm just focused on nothing, basically, I focus on one thing. I feel like it's nothing, and it's, you know, of course it's something, but anyway, moving forward. Let me see. Okay, so did y'all hear that? Let me read that one more time to y'all real quick. What do y'all think about that? I think it's something. So let me read it real quick. Different people saying the brother holding the money for me is an issue. Yeah, I agree. Yep, yep. I told y'all what happened. Okay, first of all, most of the time, us women, every woman That's a real woman. I ain't talking about no female. I'm talking about a woman. Okay. When a man is interested in us and we have situations, we're gonna test you. Cause you know why? Let me go here. Let me tell you. Real women are a lot like eagles. What do you mean by that, Creole? I'm glad you asked. Okay. Here's a little story for you. Take us back to wherever you go, A lot of real women, we're like eagles. When an eagle finds a male eagle and he's interested in her, the female eagle will get a little bitty stick and fly it up and drop it to see if the male eagle can catch it. And so the male eagle, if he's interested in her, he catches the stick, brings it back. She gets the next size stick. She goes up, she drops it. If he catches it, he brings it back to it. If he misses it, she moves on. Okay. Then she go and get the next log. Okay. This time it's a tree branch. Okay. And she takes it up. She drops it. He catches it. Okay. She's like, okay. The next thing when she tests him, she goes and gets a log and she flies it all the way up. I mean, she heads straight up, just fly as high as she can go. And she lets it go. Now, if the male eagle catches it, she knows that he'll catch her or them babies if something happened. That's the moral of the story. How can you want to be with me and you cannot even do what you're supposed to do? If he can catch a log, he can catch me. If he can catch a log, he can catch our babies. That's the moral of the story. But a lot of females don't have enough sense that God gave a goose. A lot of men sometimes don't have enough sense that God gave a goose. Seriously, like a lot of things is not complicated. It's not. I told y'all I had to tell the Q dog. I had to tell the Q dog in order for us to even stay cool. We're not even friends at this point. I'm gonna really be honest with y'all. Let's just start out here. He's not my friend. He used to be a friend to me. He used to be in love with me. He still is in love with me. Let's get that straight. But he's not my type. I would not downgrade myself just to have him as a man. And that's what I would be doing. No. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. And I know some of y'all feel some type of way about my statement. I don't care. It's the truth. That's my life. I told y'all, I'm not Lord, I'm just gonna be straight up no chaser tonight, God. Please allow me this moment of platitude to say what I gotta say without holding it against me, dear Father, dear Jesus. Okay. I am not digmatized. I'm not. I've seen them big, I've seen them long, I've seen them small, I've seen them light skinned, I've seen them dark skinned, I've seen them curved. Baby, I done seen them. Do you hear me? So, they all do the same thing. Prove me wrong. Where is one? Where is a penis that does anything other than what it's supposed to do? It don't dance. It don't fly around the universe. It don't cook. It don't do nothing but what it's supposed to do. What's up, TC Boo? So, yeah, my point being is a lot of times, y'all, we let sex lead us into relationships, lead us into business deals, lead us into things because we thinking with the wrong head. We thinking it with the seriously. I always talk about me because people get mad at me if I mention stuff, and people get mad at me because I be talking and it be hitting people so tough, and they be thinking I'm talking about them. I don't know you. Maybe you need to hear this, so that's why you feel some type of way. Because God is like that. He'll let you hear something and be all up in your business. Okay? But anyway, That one relationship that I had that almost took me out of here, my deceased daughter's father, who should never be mentioned on here, who should never be named on here, okay? Him. I should have ran. I did run for him at first, but I should have kept running. I gave in and it almost killed me. Literally. I did. I told y'all. I gave in and it almost took me out. Real talk. Pow pow to my head, pull the trigger. But God, I'm still sitting here. Climb through my window. Follow me everywhere. Used to stalk me. I went through that for about 2 whole years. Intense stalking. Seriously, intense stalking. I can tell you some things. Okay, I can tell you some things. That's why I don't play with that. I don't play with that at all. I don't play with that at all. But yeah. I should have kept going. But I let one of my friends. Oh, he's cute. He been chasing after you, girl, for about 6 months. Oh, feel sorry for him and go on and date him. So you gotta watch your so-called friends too. They got an ulterior motive. Yeah. That thing almost took me out. Do you hear me? I had, baby, took me out more than one way. I lost my faculties, y'all. I'm telling you. I told y'all this man was 6'3" and an Eminem shot of 250 solid. Not fat, solid. Bow-legged and sloop-footed at the same time. Caramel complexion, eyes like man, which is crazy. Okay? I mean, sexy as all get out. I ain't even gonna lie. That devil was so good looking. So good looking. And lied to me from day one. His voice is as deep as Barry, what's his name? Barry White. Seriously, no lie. That's how deep his voice was. So when he told me he was 2 years older than me, I kind of believed it. Now he looked a little young, but so did I. But I kind of believed it. Come to find out, not only was he not 2 years older than me, he was 7 years younger than me. Now y'all let that sit right there. I just wanted you so bad. So I knew you weren't going to date no. You said you don't date young men. So I had to come up with this story. And I knew with my voice I could get away with it. First lie. And we just overlook at stuff. We like, we overlook it. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. It's Cooter Brown. When I tell y'all that Negro was nuts, and you know it's bad when his own mama told me, you too good for my son. Get away from him. He ain't gonna do nothing but destroy you. You too good for him. His mama. And then guess who helped me get away from him? His mom and daddy. His daddy told him, don't go back over there. And he hated to bump his daddy because his daddy did the stint in penitentiary. That's a whole nother story. But his daddy, don't you go back over there. Leave that girl alone. Leave her alone. How y'all gonna tell me to leave what's mine alone? When I tell y'all this Negro was crazy, he was nuts. Y'all had to dig into my craziness too. I had to go and dig her up. Seriously. Even after I took him 2 steak knives and put him in his chest, he still, you would have thought there would have been enough for him to say, I'm not messing with that crazy girl no more, blah, blah, blah. No, it seemed like it made him love me even more. For real, y'all, they had to eventually, like, emergency move me from where I was because he just would not stay away from me. Seriously, he would not. Protection orders, all of it. He would not stay away from me. So they had to move me with my family down in the hood where I grew up at, where most of it was my family that just didn't care. Okay. They was about their life. And that's where I felt comfortable. And I had to move down there. And I told y'all what happened about that. And then this brings me back to the Q Dog. The Q Dog at night was with my brothers and friends and stuff. They was 2 carloads full of nothing but black men. 2 carloads. Okay. And they was, girl, you know what? And they chased him. They chased him. And the Q Dog told my brothers, this is mine. I got this. Seriously. That's how deep it went. And only after that did he disappear. Okay. Wait a minute. I snapped because I had never had a man put his hands on me. And I was holding my baby. That baby's an RN now over emergency room in Nashville. Yes, come through, baby. Anyway, I never had a man put his hands on me. I don't do, like, if you ain't gonna love me, be making love to me, hugging me, kissing me, protecting me, you ain't gonna put your hand on me to hit me. And let him tell it, quote unquote, he didn't hit me, he pushed me. But it wasn't in a daring way, Negro. Okay? It wasn't in a daring way. And I had my baby. I snapped. Like, I'm holding my baby and I'm trying to lay my baby down. And this, like I said, I'm 5'1". I'm real tall. Okay, I'm 5'1". All right. At that time, I was 5 foot. I was really, really tall. And I told y'all how tall he is, right? And you gonna take your hand and go, and I hit against the wall with my baby. May the Lord God bless you real good. Yeah, I snapped. Seriously, I snapped. I really did. Now, what's so funny, and I've since, I've had counseling and all that, and I'm a therapist now, so I understood what that was now. Back then, I didn't, because I could hear, I couldn't control. Like, during that time, I can tell you everything I did, but it's like I was having an out of body experience. I laid my baby down and I could hear him keep saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, hey. And I just kept on laying my baby down, made sure she was okay. And when I made sure she was okay, I turned around. It's like I did it all in one move. I turned around, went down in the sink, and grabbed the knife. I thought it was one. And when I came up and down. And when I came up, it was to his chest and down in his chest. And he fell back and said, ah! And I came down one more time and said, just like that. And he fell out the door. He fell out the door. He fell on the porch. And my cousin and his girlfriend lived on the same porch. They was right next door. And she was in the door. She said, oh my God. And she said, Troy, calling my cousin. And I slammed my door. And then when I went back in there, I saw some of his clothes, and I don't know, but that triggered me even more. When I saw his clothes, I set them on the stove until they started smoking. When they started smoking, I grabbed them up. You gotta be crazy to grab some hot stuff, right? I grabbed them up, took them in there, opened up the door while he was on the porch, threw it on top of him, slammed my door back, grabbed my cup of Pepsi, sat down, crossed my legs, and started sipping my pop. So that being said, no, I don't let people trigger me like that. If you ain't loving on me, if you're not gonna love me, leave me alone. Seriously, it'll do you good and me some good. Leave me alone. Which I'm more mature than that now, because I'm not gonna put myself in that predicament. Like I said, I saw the red flags. Like this woman right here, what I just read. He got to go to his brother for his own money. Something's wrong with that. That's a red flag. I wouldn't be engaged to him. I would not be engaged to him. We wouldn't be dating. We would be friends, because something is not being said. And I think it's going to come back to get her in the butt if she say I do. either he's got a habit or he don't know how to control his funds. You know what I'm saying? Like something's with this money situation. And whenever you get married, you need to know everything about a person. You need to know their habits, the I can't help it, the financial business. You know who gonna take care of the bills, who gonna make sure this is paid. You know, I mean, you got to know all of that. And if somebody's hiding something like that, that's not good. That's not good to even start. It's not good. I wouldn't get in a relationship with that. I just wouldn't, y'all. You know, so yeah, I wouldn't. That's just me though. That's just me. So let me just go ahead and show y'all this. Hold on one moment. Oh, it's coming up as we speak. What time is it? Oh, let me hurry up. Okay. Let me see. I remember though, while I'm pulling this up, I remember my late husband's old ex is his oldest child, mother, tried to call me one day. I don't know who told somebody told her wrong, but tried to call me one day to tell me about my husband. Did I say it was his oldest child's mother who he had not been with in over what 15, 20 years? And you felt the need to call me to try to tell me about my husband. Okay. All right. I don't know who told you that was a good idea, but I listened. I said, who? And when she told me her name, first of all, I said, okay, ma'am, no, man, go ahead. Because I knew who gave her my number, his daughter. Okay. So I'm like, okay, because I am a woman, I'm going to hear your information. I want the tea. Go give me the tea, girl. Go give me the tea. So I'm sitting here listening, and she's like, yeah, because, when we was together, now mind you that I tell you his oldest daughter, he only got one daughter outside of my kids, okay? Hello? Okay. So I'm listening. Okay. I said, okay, so you're being a woman and just warning me about how he was when y'all was together. I said, so you're telling me this as a sister. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, because we got to take care of each other. And he wasn't nothing. La 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 la. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's my husband. I don't play about my husband. And you can tell me your experience, but all that he wasn't and that baby, don't do it. I'm really trying to understand this phone call because I don't understand this phone call. Y'all ain't been together in how long? Then I lost my temper. See what I'm saying? I said, y'all ain't been together in how long? You don't even know me. And you want to warn me about a man you ain't been with in how long? I said, if I'm not mistaken, your baby girl, not my stepdaughter, but your baby girl, ain't that my husband's niece? Because you had her by his biological brother. They got the same mama and father. And you had a baby not only by my husband, but by his brother too. But you want to tell me about man? Click. Yeah, she hung straight up on me. Now, let's talk. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I thought that would make you hang up. Girl, please. You better go on somewhere. I don't play that man. You don't call the next woman. Because how he used to be when y'all was dating. You know what? Some of y'all women got more nerves than a dog got fleas. I ain't never in my life. What I look like, Collins? Girl, we was together. Think about this. Y'all was together when the child was 2. That child 22, and you feel the need to tell me how he used to be. How he used to be. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's one thing, honey. You couldn't call me talking about man. I ain't play all that. That's mine. And I don't know you, and we not friends. Is you crazy? It'd be different if me and you cool, we friends, we close, whatever the case may be. But we ain't none of that. And you think I'm gonna let girl go on somewhere? Go on somewhere, girl. Go on somewhere. We ain't doing it. One moment. I thought I would be able to bring this up. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else and get it. It's coming up now. Hold on one moment. Okay, so I do have it. It's pulling up. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. It was 80 degrees here in Kentucky Sunday, y'all. Today it was 41. Make it make sense. By the way, I don't want to hear nothing about Bill Cosby. Y'all know I like me some Bill Cosby, and I think it's unfair what's going on with him. It's my opinion. You can have yours, but we're going to agree to disagree. Don't tell me nothing about the Cosby. I don't even want to hear it. I do not. Don't tell me nothing. And I'm going to tell y'all why, because some of y'all going to still try to contact me about Bill Cosby. Another thing. Don't tell me nothing about R. Kelly because I like his music, and don't tell me nothing about the Dexter. I don't care nothing about that. Don't tell me nothing. You know why? Because half of y'all still supporting MAGA. Okay? Half of y'all still supporting MAGA. Half of y'all still supporting the orange guy. And y'all seen the Epstein files. Y'all seen the Epstein files. And if you didn't see them, you heard about them. And for the people to say, well, now we're not going to charge anybody in the Epstein files because it'll cripple the economy, I don't want to hear it. So if you ain't going to charge them, let Diddy out, let R. Kelly out, and leave Bill Cosby alone. That's exactly how I feel. It's exactly how I feel. I'm sorry. You got other countries that done pulled their people down. They done took their titles and everything because of that. Why is it just showing me basketball? Hold on, y'all. For some reason, this is just showing me basketball. And I'm trying to get over here real quick to give y'all this information. So I can kill two birds with one stone because I'm going to Yummy Yummy tomorrow. And I don't want to be late doing my live. So I'm going to go ahead and combine it real quick. Hold on. Here we go. Let's see. For some reason, it just don't want to come up. And I know it's here. Here we go. Okay. All right. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Come on. Here we go. Let's pull it up. Right here, y'all. Trying to make sure y'all can see it. Okay, right here. Y'all see that woman dies after being in Shawnee, husband arrested. This is Cynthia, okay? And her name is Cynthia Brents. I was waiting for it to populate. I don't guess it is. So, all right. So, according to Louisville Metro Police, there was a shooting, okay, in the 600 block of Southwestern Parkway. According to a citation, according to a citation for Patrick Brents, he shot his wife after an argument. The citation said Brents, 57, told police he grabbed the gun out of his drawer as he planned to leave the home, and the gun went off. A witness at the home said he told Brents not to shoot his wife, but he responded, "What are you going to do about it?" And the gun was fired and was arrested that day. As of Friday afternoon, he's on there. All right. LMPD's homicide and domestic violence units. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. My other computer's acting a fool, so give me a moment. Come on. Okay. All right. Which is still ongoing. Brents is supposed to have a preliminary hearing on Monday. One of Ross Brent's daughters shared a statement. My mother was a loving woman who dedicated her life to her family. Always making, is it still jumping? Okay. Always making sure others were always taken care of. Always the mother walking through the school hallways and all the school events. She owned her own daycare where her and her children dedicated her life taking care of others. She has made a big impact on this city by taking care of others. So the reason why I am the reason why this is that I'm connected to this guy right here on the screen, his name is K. We call him Pancake. And Pancake and my brothers and the cute dog, all of them hung together. We all went to school together. Okay, we all went to middle school. We all went to high school, Pleasure Ridge Park High School. Okay, PRP. My brothers played for Pleasure Ridge. He played for Pleasure Ridge. The Q Dog played for Pleasure Ridge. You see where I'm going with this? We all grew up together. And even after we got grown, my little boys, they're not little no more, but my sons, we put them in Little League. And he also was a Little League coach, Patrick Brinks right here. He wasn't the Little League for us. We was the Jaguars, and they were California Jets. I think that's what it was. But he was one of the coaches, okay? I mean, we all still kept in touch. Him and my brothers still kept in touch, all of us and everything like that. So to see that this happened to somebody real close to us that we know that, yeah, it's kind of surreal. Okay, it's kind of surreal. Um, Mental illness it does play a part in this, y'all. Um, you know, not everything is malicious, not everything is mean and everything. Him and his wife, they were together for 16 years. They were married for 16 years. Okay. Again, she lost her life. God bless her and her kids, and even pray for him because he really loved his wife. He did. Now, why this happened that day, I'm not sure. But we all, that's why I took my time to explain to you all how I had snapped that day, because we all are one thing away from becoming somebody else. We are one situation away from possibly spending time behind bars. And that's why I like to feel like that I've learned to breathe and think and walk away, because nothing is worth your life. Nothing is worth nothing is worth it. You know what I'm saying? So unless you're protecting yourself, like it's you in a fight or flight situation. But other than that, temper and all of that, no, just walk away. Who cares if people think you a punk? You know you ain't no punk. When will we get to a point in life as adults to where, yeah, you a punk. She said that to you, or he said that to you, and he was cussing you out, and you ain't say nothing. Okay, then I'm a punk. And if you feel like I'm a punk and I'm a punk, why are we discussing it? Like it's just really weird how we want to prove to different people who we are when these same people don't matter to us. You're not paying under my bills. I'm not sleeping in your face. You're not sleeping in mine. We're not snoring in each other's. I'm not in love with you. You're not in love with me. I don't have your last name. We're not married. We ain't got no properties together. It's just weird. It's really weird to me how we try to prove to people we ain't no punk. I ain't no punk. Huh? It's more things going on in the world right now to be concerned about. You calling me a punk ain't one. It's just not. You you calling me a punk ain't one, boo boo kitty. Okay, I'll be whatever you think I am. It just don't matter. I love me. Okay, I love me, and I love you too. For real, with the love of the Lord, I love you too. But it's just really, really sad. And I know he's mentally going through it, emotionally going through, because he loved that woman. He loved her, y'all. I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. He loved her. So what happened in between? And y'all do know there's a song that said, "It's a thin line between love and hate." That's true. It's a very thin line between love and hate. It's funny how the people who, oh, I'm so in love with her, I love him, oh, that's my baby, oh, and then now I can't stand that B. F her. It's like, what happened to, I'm just in love with her, and because it's a thin line. It's an emotion, and it's a thin line. It's a very thin line, you know. Um, People always laugh at me when I say this, but I stand on it and I don't take it back. I tell people, yes, I will be married again. Yep. But I'm not just looking to be married. You know what I'm saying? Like, if God don't arrange it, I don't want it. See how that works? Because I'm good. Right now, I got the best husband I can have, which is the man upstairs. That's what the Bible says. And so far, he ain't let me down yet at all. God brought me my first husband, and he did a dang of a good job with that one. And he said, I got another one for you. I'll wait on him. I'll wait on him, baby. Because when he do it well. Because he know all things. Okay? So, yeah. No, I'm good. And it's funny because everything I do, I kind of base it in the word. Am I perfect? No. Heck no. I might cuss you out to mine. It just depends. It depends. Seriously. I stay prayed up so I won't. But anything can happen because I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I strive to be like him, but I'm not him. Don't get it twisted. I strive to be like him. I'm not. Okay. So at any moment, yeah. Okay. Let's not play. So, but my thing is, I'm real with it. I'm real with it. And I just don't understand. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Let me let y'all in on a secret to those of you I don't know before we get out of here, okay? 2010, April of 2010, I was named, robed, honored, dabbed into pastoralship. 2010. I was robed, I was covered, I was anointed, I was appointed, I was dabbed, all of that into pastoralship. So when I tell you all that I'm a pastor, I'm a pastor. Okay. The difference is my church building, the Ephesus, the building itself, it was in a neighborhood to where they went through to do urban renewal. And to everybody, when they go in and do urban renewal, most of the time is Negro removal. Okay. And that's what happened. That's what happened. And so ever since then, what I've done is help other churches, help build up other churches. The apostle in me helped build other churches, help get them stronger, help do this. However, I do cover a lot of pastors, and I cover a lot of bishops, and I cover a lot of ministers up under me. Okay. And what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. So when I sit here and I tell y'all, it's a lot of things that I don't do. One of them that I don't do is let people put me in a trick bag. I'm going to always be honest. I'm going to always be upfront because God has told me I can deal with you because you're honest and you don't lie. So whether I'm your favorite, whether you think I'm what I should be in your eyes, God don't have a problem with me. And whatever he has a problem with, he changes. Let that sit right there. Yes, did she say 2010? Yes, 2010. Come next month, okay, it'll be 16 years that I've actually been knighted. I dabbed the pastor. 16 years. And it'll be come September, it will be 27 years that I've been preaching. I always let people talk to me. I always let people talk to me like I'm done. Because I think a lot of people like to hear themselves talk. They like to know that they got one up on you. If I say, red, red and blue makes green, there will be people to say, but if you do this and take this away from this in the astrology of the apology of the constable of the this, that, like it has to be like a whole nother atmosphere, everything. It has to be everything. And I laughs. I be cracking up. Y'all know I get a kick on. See, every heart is like medicine. I be cracking up over here about a lot of things. I don't say too much, but I cracks up because now that you know all that, now what? Like, now what? Now that we know that the apotheoses of the this, that, and the other, now that we know all that, okay, now what? A lot of times it just be weird to me. It just does. Like, if y'all knew what cracks me up over here, y'all wouldn't do it because I get a kick out of it. Now, what I'm not going to do, today has been a great day because I've stayed away from certain things and I felt so good. And so I have decided that's the best decision for me, is to stay away from some things. Now, I like a lot of people, but as I stated once, I'm going to state again, and I'm going to put my toes 10 toes down. If I don't never see your face in my place, don't expect to see me over there. I don't care who you are. If I'm not important enough for you to jump in my sky every now and then you're not important to me either. See how that works? Shout out to VT Hill, Vincent Terrell Hill. Shout out to him. He's a well-known content creator. He does other things. He's a well-known speaker and blah, blah, blah. And that man, when he found out I had a channel, he said, Creole, I didn't, okay, hold on. Let me go over here and join right now. He took time out of his show to come and sub to me. And then told his people, y'all sub to Creole. That man didn't have to do it, especially a man of his caliber. But he did. And he supports me. And he's been in my chat. Not only that, shout out to my boo official King Jabs. Y'all know Jabs. His name ring bells around YouTube. King Jabs, he interviewed with me. Came on over here and told his people, I need y'all to come and support Creole. Y'all see where I'm going with this? It's only certain people that think they're important because they got a little bit of, and a little bit of clout and a little bit of section, that look their nose down on people because you ain't got as many as they got. Or you don't hold in the chair. Let me talk to all the young mixology, sis. Let me talk to all my people that really got good content and nobody cares. Hang in there. Do you? Do you? Be faithful to your people. I can't make everybody I support because y'all know I love me some shaker, room shaker. People don't like her, but I love me some shaker. Because shaker straight up no chaser. Okay. I love people like that. She's straight up no chaser. She don't care if you like her or not. She just is what it is. Okay. Love me some shaker. Love me some Max. Okay. Love me some Max. Max, what is her name? Max something. Love me some ODS. Official D spot. That's ODS. Love me some ODS. I love me some Jay Wilson. Because you know why? He's true to him. People hate that man. And he's still doing him. Love me some Olivia. Miss Olivia. Miss Olivia is who she is. She's very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. People sleep on her. Miss Olivia supports me as well. Jay Dunn. People don't like Jay Dunn. I've been over in Jay Dunn's skies and stuff. Jay Dunn got some good stuff in the morning. She really does. I can't stay all the time, but I try to go over and give her a click in the view. I at least listen for about 20 minutes. Give her a click in the view. She support me too. Jay Dunn's been supporting me when they didn't nobody know who no Creole was. No Libra butterfly. Let's get that straight. Okay? It trips me out because people say, remind me when you come on. Why I got to remind you if you already got your reminder on? See, if you sub to me, every now and then YouTube will work and give you an indication that I'm on. I mean, I'm about to come on. See, don't play with me. It's a whole lot of stuff I don't deal with, and I don't like people playing with me in my face, and I don't like to be lied to. It ain't going to be lied to. Why I got to remind you that I'm coming on if you sub to me? Make that make sense. Jill Comfort Zone. She got some good stuff that she do over. I don't get to get over all the time, but Jill got some good stuff, y'all. She is multi-talented. She really is. People sleep on her too. Blended. Y'all know I love me some blended healing. She wants to dig down in, she digs down in your soul. She gives you a reason to, you know, she gives you a reason to think about some stuff. Ah, okay. Janie, thank you. Yeah. You know, she gives you a reason to, you know what I'm saying? And I know I'm missing some people, and people gonna get mad at me, and I understand. I understand. It's not intentionally. It's really not. So if I forget you, it's not on purpose. Please forgive me. Don't hold it against my heart. Hold it against my mouth. I'm trying to make a point. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make a point. And the reason why I called out those two men in the beginning is because these men have a track record on YouTube, a very good track record, a lot of subbies. People know them, and they thought it not strange to come and sit their happy hips down in my chat. This is, in certain sectors, unless you got your clown shoes on, your big old wig and your nose, people don't, I'm not no fool nor no clown for nobody. I'm not. And I tell people that support me, it's non-beefing. We don't do that over there on my channel. We talk about everything, but not that I'm against it. It's just I don't do it. And a lot of times, I already told you about Auntie Melissa Scott Coffee Quiz. I already told you about her. That's my boo. But a lot of times I tell people, you already got like 99,000 channels that do that. Why not have one channel that you go to that give you something other than that? I mean, how many times can you break up the same steak? You got 8 people telling the same story. Eight people. Think about it. And I just picked that number, y'all. I don't know how many. I'm just saying, you got 8 people and you got, okay, put like this, in your state, in your city, how many news channels you got? You probably got what, 3 or 4 different news channels? And they all report the same news. After you hear from every station, do you still want to hear about that same thing that just happened? Or do you want to hear who got some on sale? Which Piggly Wiggly got my pork chops on sale? I shoot the Target got a sale on dishwashing liquid. I mean, you want something different. Okay, why can't that be like it on YouTube? Why can't you enjoy the same steak 50 different ways and then decide I want to know what they got for dessert and go somewhere else? Y'all act like it's all or nothing. That if you support this, you can't support that. I bet if it ain't this, like this, you don't want that. That's weird. We all got different things to offer. All of us. And what's so funny, people email me and be like, you was talking about one day about this herb. I'm going through something and physically and wanted to know if you can tell me what I should do. But you was one of the main ones talking about my channel was boring. I just know for real you don't want my help on nothing. See what I'm saying? You never know who you gonna need. So watch what you say. And because I love the Lord, I'm gonna help whoever. Just about now. I keep telling you I ain't God. I ain't him. I don't have I don't have it like he got it. I'm trying. I'm trying. Shoot. But that bothers me. It's like y'all be wanting everybody to be the same. Everybody's not the same. We all offer different things. Y'all know I love Deanna, verbal assassin. Deanna, honey, will come in and she'll do her little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's gone. She'll give y'all about 15 minutes, if that. That time I get my little popcorn and my coffee, and I go to sit. Deanna be like, "I'll talk to y'all later." I'll be like, then I go back and listen and laugh and all this stuff. It just is what it is. You got to give people room to be who they are. Stop trying to make people who you want them to be. If it's all about that, you start a channel and you be that person. What's up, Blended Boo? I just talked about you. Yeah. Stop trying to make, and that's what y'all do in relationships. Y'all see a person y'all want. And when y'all get with them, now you're trying to change everything about them. Or they'll just be just perfect if. Well, why'd you go for them? Why'd you I always tell men when it come to me, date your wage. You hear me? WAGE. Date your wage. If I'm taking myself, let's just say once a month, I'm taking myself to go have a spa day. Eyebrows did, feet did, hands did, and I'm single. When I get with you, that shouldn't stop. If anything, I should go one more visit a month. My life should upgrade. It shouldn't downgrade. All of a sudden, now I can't go because we got to do this. We ain't got to do nothing. If I buy myself coffee when I want to, and I keep my special coffee in this house, when I get with you, it should be better. At least the same. One of them coffee trips you should sponsor. I don't get it. So date your wage. You might want whoever, but will you be a good person for that person? Or will you drag their life down? And if somebody always got to rub you up and make you, baby, you so handsome. Oh, baby. Oh, I like, everything got to be about you. You might want to go counseling. You might need to go counseling. Because something's wrong. There should never be a time when a person has to always pour into you. You succubus. Everything is woe is me. I can't stay. You know what? Let me go on record. Hold on. Let me go on record. Y'all pray for me, okay? I can't stand a person, and especially a man, that everything is woe is me. How you doing today? I'm good. Oh well, see, my bill was due, and I don't know how I'm gonna pay this bill, and everything is just woe is me. There's never a day that you say, "How are you?" I'm great. I'm good. Today's one of them wonderful days, and it's like everything is always woe is me. It's like you get to a point you don't even want to ask nobody how they doing. Seriously, because it's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be something. And I go back to how I start. If what you're doing is not working for you, why are you still doing it? If what you're doing is not working, why are you still doing it? Why are you marking time? And that's something we don't have enough of. I don't know if you've been paying attention in the world, what's going on. If not now, when? If you're not going to change your life now, then when? If you're not going to make your life better now, then when? Anyway, anyway, that's all I got. Seriously, I'm just saying, y'all. I love y'all. I really do. And stop trying to make people like other people. They good, but I'm good too. We just do two different things. I'm not trying to be the next this, that, and the other. I'm me. I'm me. And it's okay being me. It is. It's okay being me. It's okay being you. Long as whatever you're doing is not interrupting nobody else's life in a negative way, and it doesn't impact anything that somebody's trying to do in a negative way, it's okay being you. If you like to read and everybody say you boring, so what? Because matter of fact, the book we're gonna do, let me give it to y'all. The book we're gonna be talking about this week, hold on. It may not be this week because I want y'all to get a chance to get it just in case y'all interested in it. But I'm gonna talk about this book. The name of the book is called, as soon as I get it come up, Somebody's Wife by Robbie Renee. It's called Somebody's Wife by Robbie Renee. I know Brianna Pettyville Simone, she used to do books and stuff too. So I hope that me and her can come together and do books, because I was enjoying when she was doing that, for real. But yeah, because y'all know I was doing books over here too every now and then. Also, I was doing series. And we're gonna be talking about a series. Shout out to the Hood Table, because her and Charlie Cindy Love, they both had told me once before last year that I should start doing this series. And a whole lot of stuff came up. I had a whole lot of people who passed away, and a whole lot of other stuff. Yeah, I had several surgeries. So I am going to start the series. I'm gonna do the first episode. I'm doing that Thursday, okay? So y'all be looking out for that, because I'm gonna do it Thursday. Because I think now this on Paramount, because I don't think it's on Tubi no more. I think it's on Paramount or something else. And I'm waiting on season 2, because when I tell y'all this was all that. Oh my God, all that. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And like I said, the name of the book is called Somebody's Wife by Robbie Robbi Renee Renee. Okay, even if you get it on Audible, if you got a thing for Audible, if you get it on there, either way. But that's the book that I'm going to talk about this week. It won't be tomorrow, because I want to give y'all a chance to get it. And just in case, I ain't gonna tell you too much, but we're gonna talk about it, okay? I'm giving y'all something else to do. Because let me tell y'all something. Did y'all see what happened in Cuba? I prophesied that. Do y'all remember? And I told y'all, when it hits here, because some of y'all don't think it is, when, not if, when. What are you gonna do when you don't have no electricity? What are you gonna do to keep your mind together? Because some of y'all, all y'all know is YouTube. All y'all know is the internet. That's all you know. What you gonna do? You don't have to occupy your time. Your time. You have to occupy your mind. So y'all better start getting some books. Get one of them DVD players where you don't have to charge it up in the house. So where you can play all these old movies, and some of y'all done got rid of your movies. Don't ever do that. I still, you know what, I ain't gonna go there. Okay. You either listen or you don't. It's up to you. Now, by now, you all should have Boswellia serrata oil. You should have oregano oil, 70% grade or higher. You should have black seed oil. And you should have castor oil. By now, I've only been saying that for 4 years. And if you ain't saved up $1 a year to get some bottles, I don't know what to tell you. But them are the oils by now you should already have. Yep. All right. So is that all I wanted to say? I think that's it. Are you welcome, TC Boo? But yeah, that's that's what I want to say. Also, I got the answer to something. I'm not gonna say it today, but I'm gonna come on here. We're gonna talk about Genesis this week. Because I used to ask this question. I used to say, the Bible says, let us make man. What is God talking about when he says that? Everybody gave me, all the higher ups just about gave me their opinion, and it never sat right with me. But God loves me so much, he gave me my answer, and I can prove it. So we're going to talk about that this week too, okay? Told y'all, we do everything over here. We talk about it all. Because what I don't want is my people to be in darkness. We've been in darkness too long. So we're going to talk about that, okay? We're going to talk about this book. And yeah, that's how we're going to do that. All right. So, like I said, I'm not everybody's flavor, and I ain't trying to be. I'm Creole. I love me. I do me. See how that works? Okay, blended, baby. People hate me because they ain't me. Just like you. You be over there giving too much wisdom, honey. Get me all tranquil and stuff. I be like, yes, I need this. And even though if I can't stay the whole time, I still go back and listen. I be like, I know where I can go and get some tranquility if I need it. Shoot, I'm gonna pull blended up. And honey, I let that play while I'm cleaning. Seriously. People just I don't get it. It's like they want everybody to be the same. No, we need a variety in life. God didn't want us all to be the same. That's why he made so many different varieties of things. You got so many different varieties of fish, different varieties of cattle, dogs, plants, flowers. Even it's different. You got roses and you got different colors. You got carnation and you got different. God didn't want us all to be the same. That's why he created. Come on now. So stop trying to make people to be the same like everybody else. No, we all different. We come to the table with different things. And if we all bring what we got to the table, we succeeding. I'm not, I was just throwing, girl, you know I ain't worried about that. I don't care. But I'm just saying, y'all, but to end on this, I am still perfecting this product. I told you I'm a perfectionist, okay? I'm not happy yet with the consistency of my product. And I can't release it even as a tester until I'm happy with it. And it's really, really I desire your prayers with it because, like I said, most of it is me, y'all, because I'm a perfectionist. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's me, and I know it's me. I got to get out of my own head. But you know how you want something, and some people like, okay, I want it like that, but it's not like that, and this is the best I can get it good. But me, what I hear is it's not good enough yet. Keep going, and I got to come away from that. So right now, it's me, and everything, and so it's no doubt that when I'm done with this, it's gonna do beyond what I think it's gonna do, no doubt whatsoever. But I'm frustrating myself, and when I get frustrated, I just stop. I don't do nothing. I stop. I lay it down, just like that book. My number two book is now my number four book. Okay, see what I'm saying with that? Once it frustrates me, I stop, and it's like So it's been a year. It's been a year working on this product. It's been a year. And yeah, it's been a year. So I'm praying that God gives me whatever it is that I'm missing inwardly to complete this. To say, daughter, let it go. It's where it needs to be. Let it go. I gotta be okay with it. And in my spirit right now, I'm not. And there's nothing else I can do. That I know this. I know this. It's nothing else I can do, but it's that perfectionist in me. It can't. I just can't. I can't be okay with it yet. So pray for me. Told y'all, most of my battles is me. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's me. I'm my own worst critic. I'm my own biggest fan, and I'm my own worst critic. I know you are so right. Hold on. There we go, right there. I'm putting it up on the big screen. Yeah, I know, and that's why I said I was getting out for here. Let me see. Get out of your own way. I did it. I know. I do. You right. You right. 5 years in. Keep going. I know. Oh, that's why I said it's pray for me. I came tonight, TC, because it's already so late, babes. But whatever you type, I highlight. Perfection is reserved for God. It sure is. It sure is. And mentally, I know that, but I've been like it all my life. I don't think you was here earlier when I was talking about how even in school I sometimes be late turning in my reports because I didn't like my handwriting, and I would rewrite my whole reports over and over and over and over again until it looked the way I wanted it to look, and wasn't nothing wrong with my handwriting. Because one day my teacher was like, bring me the ones that you wrote before that if you still got, and I still had them. She said, what was wrong with these? But in my mind, it just wasn't good enough. Just wasn't good enough. And I've been like it all my life, ever since I was a kid. And I know it's a thing. Muffy, hey boo. I know it's a thing that I gotta, it's me. I can't blame nobody but me. I am very much a perfectionist. I am. And then I had dyslexia. So make it make sense. Make it make sense. So, if y'all don't know what dyslexia is, believe it or not, Will Smith is dyslexic. He is. And if y'all notice, Will Smith used to say that his son is the one who made him focus on one craft at a time. Will Smith said he used to focus on acting, rapping, and everything that he did, he was good because he was a perfectionist. Okay. He said his son said, Dad, what would happen if you just took the time and just focused nothing but on acting? He said that he thought about that. And he was determined that's what he was going to do. And he went through counseling and everything. And that's me. Like, I go to my counselor tomorrow. Even though I was a therapist, I still got a therapist. You feel me? I'm smart enough to know. Okay? I don't know why I have to be such a perfectionist, but I am. And every time I used to get jobs, they would say, tell us something good and bad about you. And I would say, I'm a perfectionist. I'm harder on me than anybody else could ever be. And that's the truth. No lie. It's true. But believe it or not, it used to give me a job every time. Anything I wanted, I got it. Yeah, I got mine. I got my birth certificate. TC said, get your birth certificates. What I'm trying to do though, I don't miss 3 appointments. Is go and get my passport. I do want a passport though. Yep, I got my social security cards. Yep, got that. Okay, now. Yeah, so just in case y'all missed it, TC said uh get your passports. I'm sorry, get your birth certificate, get your social security cards, get your paperwork in order. What's going on, TC? Which is what I've been telling y'all anyway. So she's reiterating that. Thank you. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me go. While I'm sitting here talking to y'all, I'm gonna make my appointment again. Because I missed my appointment to get my passport. Yeah, if you married, you might have to take your marriage certificate or something with you. And when you go to vote. Thank you, Muffy Boo. Yes, honey. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, TC. I'm gonna let you come up and say that. Y'all give me one moment, then we'll be out of here. I want TC to say this because that's too much for her to be typing. The journey home. Okay. Oh, did you see the link? Oh, okay, here she is. Hold on one moment.
Hey, good. Yes, yes, yes. Good
Hey,
morning.
boo. Hey, hey. What's
Hey,
go
I
ahead?
was waiting. I was waiting for you to finish your commentary, and then I said I was gonna. I wanted to just bring this in. So I'm sorry. I left and I came back
That's fine. Go ahead, baby.
for a second. I just came left for a second, and I came back again, and I
Okay.
was listening throughout. But I just wanted to say, hey, how are you, Doc? What's going on?
Shoot, nothing, honey. Nothing being
Okay.
fabulous. What's going on? I know you was. I said that's too much for her to type. Let me drop the link. Go ahead.
So there's a lot that's going on. I know most of you already have this stuff. I know that for the most part, a lot of people don't have problems. But here's the
Right.
thing: license, your state license, your passports, your birth certificate, your social security cards. Get new ones. Let me tell you why. You know, and I know, and anybody that's tried to get their real IDs and all these, you can't get it because if you were born certain years, of course they didn't have a shield on it. So go and apply and get a new birth certificate.
Okay.
All right, go
Okay.
get that. Check. Another one. If you are divorced, change your name, and on your paperwork it should be, or change, or whatever you want to do. Make sure your all your name lines up on all of your documentation. Now, if you were married and then you got divorced and you want to keep your name, just make sure that you have the paperwork that speaks to, or that you can prove, hey, in 19 so and so you were this, and in 19 2000 you were this, that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Now, here's what's very interesting. Just recently, I had an interesting conversation with some Muslim women, and I was just trying to figure out what else can I bring to the table that will be helpful for them, and I just said, well, let me bring some birth certificate information, social security information, documentation, all that stuff, applications, so they can have that. Well,
Okay.
come to find out, and just this morning, the guy down there in Washington D.C. is creating a lot of barriers. Some of these ladies, of course, when you're Muslim, you're married under Muslim law.
Right.
Well, even though you're married under Muslim law, you still need to report it to the courts
What?
in the country that you live.
What?
Okay. Okay. I know. So when Tamika Richards gets married to a Muslim man, and she changes her Muslim name is Khadijah Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
So she's married under Muslim law.
Okay.
But if she does not report it to the courts, she's still Tamika Richards.
Shut up.
That's been going on for a long time. Catch.
Wow.
Catch.
Yeah.
If in the event that this person is goes for, I guess you can say, benefits, you know, stamps or whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
she can get away with that. But now they done found out that that's what a lot of folks are doing.
Wow.
Okay, not just the Tamikas, but others
Right.
that
I know
come
what
in
you're
from
saying.
not others that come in from other countries,
Mm.
and they let these women go and get these benefits, and they're they're dipping and doing it. Okay.
Shut the front door.
Now here's the other thing, because people think they're not, they're getting over, they're getting a little freebie here. As you're getting your freebie, you don't really even exist in the courts. Why? Because so when you get to a certain age, i.e., when we get to 50 or whatever, guess what happens? You haven't really put into the system.
Right. So you don't get nothing out. Yep.
Boom,
Yep.
catch.
Mm-mm.
You
My
see,
God, today.
and all along, this man is supposed to be the leader. This man is supposed to be taking care of his family.
Mm-hmm.
This man is everybody's chincing off the system. No one thought that this man down there in Washington was going to, or it's gotten to the point because honestly, a lot of people have been getting away with it, and people have been knowing about it, and now somebody's doing something about it. I'm not agreeing. That doesn't mean that I support everything that
Right. I know what
Cheeto
you're
Man.
saying.
You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of things are gonna be, like you say, exposed.
Yep.
And a lot of folks who would thought
Yep.
they were dipping and doing it,
Lord help.
unfortunately, they
Mm-hmm.
are in a state of us. They better get their paperwork together.
And it's so funny because I said it to everybody about 4 or 5 years ago. I was
Yeah, you
like,
did. Yes,
mm-hmm.
you did. Yes, you
And
did.
so even now, what you saying is there'll be some people that'll listen, and there'll be some people saying, eh. So we can only reach the ones that we're meant to reach, you know?
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
appreciate you because you know I'd be like, honey, whatever she say, I'd be on it. I'm like, yes,
Oh
yes,
yeah, because the laws. Oh, because they're getting ready to listen. Just this morning, all TSAs in the Philadelphia airports, they're getting rid of all TSAs, and they're putting ICE at these
yeah,
airports.
yep,
Okay.
yep,
All right. So he's away from that whole cuckoo bird thought pattern about Mexico and and the border, but he's still doing things there, but they know now that, or they're hip to it, that folks have been flying into the country.
you lying for real?
They ain't coming in. They not coming in at the border all the time. I mean, we know that they are, and yes, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot, but they're flying right in from Canada. Come on now,
Oh
they're
wow.
flying right in. So
Mm-mm.
so yeah, it's a lot going on, y'all. So the Muslim brothers and sisters, all of them, not just the ones that are here, but those that come here, use a name for this and then a name for that. But see, and once you get caught, see, only thing you got to do is apply for one benefit,
Yeah.
or apply for one program, a housing program. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Something, and you gonna get snatched.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
see, and especially when it comes to, you don't, and then you said something just a couple of minutes ago. When we're talking about the covenant, God's covenant, don't play with it.
I know that's right. I know
Listen,
that's
if you're
right.
gonna be in under Muslim law, then live Muslim law.
Okay.
Then don't be coming over into the United, even if you live here. asking for and this, that, and the other, and so forth and so on. Why? Because if you are under Muslim law, then live Muslim law. That's why I can say one thing about this one group of people I respect 100%, the Amish people. Because
Yeah.
one thing about them things, okay,
Mm-hmm.
they bring their food into the city. They do everything organically. They raise all their animals. All that stuff. Their food is amazing.
That's right.
Other than having a cell phone and possibly cable, probably now I'm sure they do. They have
Yeah.
TVs. They don't mess with us.
Sure don't.
You feel
Mm-mm.
me?
They sure
They
don't.
they don't mess with folk. It's fair exchange. They come in the city, they have their stuff, they come, we buy their foods and we buy their, they're good foods, they're good meats and they're good,
Yeah.
um rosemary, thyme, barley, all that kind of stuff, eggs, etc., etc. And all the little other little things that they might, that they put together in the concoctions and stuff. And guess what? Then they go back home,
Yep.
okay? Minding their what? Their
Yes.
own American business.
Okay.
And they not over here saying I'm Amish, and then and if you they're not doing that. They have separated themselves. But we can still barter. Yes, we can. If you have wears and tears and things of that nature, let's barter. Okay, no
Mm-hmm.
problem. I'm sure they have cell phones. The younger generation, they're gonna sneak a cell phone in, so that ain't no
Yes.
thing. Younger people, they like, look, I'm gonna get me a cell phone. I don't care what mom and daddy said. They don't know what it is anyway.
Okay.
Um, but I'm just saying, it is what it is, and that's all I really wanted to say. Basically, just
Well, keep
just
us
everybody.
updated on stuff, honey. You always welcome over here.
I
Keep us
appreciate it. I
updated.
really do.
No
And
problem, love.
thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Boss lady have been coming back, and a couple the real beef sector people are coming back, which is good.
That's what
Um
I heard. Yeah, I've been seeing some of them.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so you all gonna listen, things are gonna change, and a lot of stuff is happening as usual,
Mm-hmm.
messy and whatever, but guess what? Interesting. You see what's happening, so
Yeah. Yep.
you know and on, and everybody that interesting.
Yes, ma'am.
But thank you so much. I'm gonna let
You
everybody
welcome,
go.
love.
Have a great day.
You
That's
too.
it. It's Tuesday on the East Coast, y'all. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday here too.
Exactly.
All right,
And
boo.
all right now, and thank you again for the neem.
No problem,
I
honey.
have been using my neem and my neem and the oregano, what you talk about,
Yeah.
the oregano and the black seed and the
Yeah.
castor and all of that stuff. I
Yes,
put the
ma'am.
castor in my belly button.
Yes. Yes. Yep. There you go. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All
That's how
right.
you. I
This
put it
was
also on my face at night because it's good.
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Mm.
Yes. You've been saying it for more than 4 years, basically.
I know.
Yeah.
I
You
just.
have been.
Yes, ma'am. They got just so everybody. They got neem toothpaste too. Y'all might want to look into that. That's some
Oh
good.
yeah, I have. That's what I do. You neem toothpaste. That's all. Let me tell you something. It's amazing. It is absolutely unequivocally amazing. I
Awesome.
use it with, and I put it in add on sometimes.
Yeah.
With baking soda a little bit.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I do my oil pulling. Like I do like
Okay.
my oil pulling like twice a week. All
Now.
of that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because
Now.
I'm a coffee drinker, so I
Me
gotta
too.
make sure.
Yep. Which I need my mouth done anyway. That's how I found that I was sick because my mouth started messing up.
Okay, got you,
Yep.
got you.
But until
All
I
right.
can, honey, I still keep what I got clean.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sexy and dip it and do it and get your thing.
Come
Because
on.
we still young. We still young.
Yes, ma'am.
And look, it ain't no thing but chicken wing. Do your
Okay.
business. All right.
Okay, love.
All right now.
All
Have
right.
a great one.
You too.
Good night.
Good night. Y'all, that was Miss TC. Yes, HBCU queen. Honey, for real, when people come through that know more than you, baby, you better listen, okay? You better listen. I was gonna say something else to y'all, but I don't forget. But anyway, I do love y'all. I know I did see D Him in here earlier. I'm not sure if he was here or not. But this particular song right here,
Yeah,
it's
from Kentucky to the world.
in the first one
It's the
he
season
came
of
on
the
with
scale.
was JB, and he wasn't.
Real butterfly. Spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. When she walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long live the queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly.